David, what are your thoughts on the semis?
My thoughts? Yeah, I mean, I thought we did a pretty good job. It's left a couple we didn't win there, but we got to battle back. So,
Coach Taylor, obviously Tate Jameson knocked off the returning national champion, or not the previous returning year, but in 2023. What do you have to say about his growth or Tagan's growth and the ability to go in there and win a gritty match like that, especially get taken down in Southern Victory?
Tagan's a tough kid. It's just really committed. And just he's been right there knocking on the door, and that was a good one for him. He was in at the end of the first. He was in on another one, didn't quite get it, and then he started. Got a takedown, got himself an in. Those are the kind of matches that you got to win to be a national champ. So I think it's good experience.
Could this match do a lot for his confidence and him believing more in himself now going forward?
I would think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't think he lacks confidence. I mean, Tagan's a confident guy. It's good to see him go put it together out there. He won in the semis, the conference tournament. We're far from the end of the season. He's got to be ready, refocus tomorrow. So it's not just the pinnacle, but it's obvious validation that he's doing some good stuff.
At 57, we were kind of down here. What was that? Did he go in a concussion protocol, or what was going on there?
Yeah, he did. He went concussion protocol and just kind of threw the rhythm of the match off, and then Caleb just kind of stopped scoring a little bit, and gave the kid a chance there at the end. So it's a good learning lesson for him. Now he's got to battle back. So but obviously we've got to respect the safety of the sport and make sure guys are good when they come back in there.
Is that an awkward situation for a wrestler? I mean, we could see him out there. He was like just sitting in the corner, sitting and waiting, not knowing what's going to happen.
Well, I mean, I think it on both sides, right? I mean, you get dinged up and you got to get back and you got to get refocused to come back down and wrestle. On the other side, you got some momentum going. It's got a takedown. So that's something you can't really replicate that in practice. Not just take like a 20-minute break in the middle of practice and say go wrestle again. Maybe we should, but again, this tournament's still practice. We're still making adjustments. It's good practice for him. It gets in that situation again.
What's the message to the team? It's been a minute since I looked at the team score, but you guys were up pretty heavily going into this session, and as we were earlier. But what's the message? Don't be complacent. What was the message you're trying to send to your guys?
Yeah, nothing changes. It doesn't change. We got to keep scoring. We got to keep scoring. It just puts us in the best situation individually to go win some matches. It separates ourselves from the competition, both individually and as a team. I just think it's good. It's good to. Not every match is going to be a bonus point match, but when we get opportunities, whether you're on the front side of the bracket or the back side of the bracket, it makes a big difference, especially on the back side. I mean, bonus points make up for a couple wins, So it's, this is nowhere near being over. We have guys that are sitting in the finals. We have guys on the back side that can keep scoring. So this is practice for the national tournament. It's not decided right now. We got to keep going.
You mentioned Dean's final is going to be really hyped up. Do you have any thoughts going into that match with Keegan?
It's a good opportunity. You get an opportunity to go wrestle a national champ, a couple-time national champ. I mean, shoot, that's pretty awesome. That's what DJ's been training for. He's been training for these opportunities, and be a great test for him. I know DJ's excited. And, it's going to be a great match. That's why we wrestle. We wrestle great people, and that's we go on. I'm excited to watch him wrestle.
What do you think about Watt's rematch with Cat Guys?
Yeah, echoing what I just said. It's great competitor. Dustin's a great competitor. Dustin's making some adjustments. It's been, the last couple of weeks. I mean, I think he's made some really good adjustments, and just the last match was a good one. He battled back, got taken down, no big deal. Gets a takedown, gets a hard ride, gets a ride out. That stuff's awesome. He's gonna have to put that to test tomorrow. He's gonna be ready to go.
When you talk about scoring bonus points, White's pinned everybody he's gone against. Just what have you kind of thought of this tournament? Obviously, it's something he's done all year.
It's huge. I mean, it's huge. That right there. Just having that ferocious mentality to not only win. I mean, he just wants to keep scoring. So it's just it's big for our team. It's why it's wired that way, and it's important for us. And he's out there doing it, and it's good. It's just across the board, we got to keep scoring like that.
David, you talked about a lot in the beginning of the year how eager you were for Luke to get back and get help and show what he can do. Fast forward, obviously, first time in the conference finals. So how proud of you are you of him, and just to see his growth?
Yeah, super proud of Luke. He's a great kid, worked super hard. I mean, we look back the summer when we were putting a lot of time in, he was still hurt, recovering from his injury, where he was banged up last year. So, but he's one of those guys, he just never took a second for granted. He came back in great shape, and, he's had a really good season. But again, we didn't put the time, energy, and work in to just make the conference finals. He's got bigger goals than that. So just continue to remind him of those things, and I just encourage him to just keep scoring. When he puts himself in scoring flurries, he's really hard to wrestle. And just got to continue to do that. So he's got the UNI kid. They had a pretty good match early this season. Gotta go create scoring opportunities. That's what makes Luke's the best.
You mentioned Caleb getting kind of a unique opportunity to just learn from a weird situation. Anybody else you feel like was in a spot to maybe learn something that could help them next week? I know the answer is everybody, but was there a guy that stood out maybe?
I just think every time you step out there, it's a chance to prepare. Whether it's for the next day or for the next match or for the next tournament or for next year. I mean, we're preparing. Whether it's on the front side of the bracket or the back side of the bracket, it's all practice. And I think our guys are doing a good job of implementing things that we have been working on, and it's a team effort to get to this point. It's a team effort moving forward. And we're just proud of the guys to where we are now. But we got a lot of work to do tomorrow. We got still cams going tonight, so gotta keep going.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.